I forgot to bring the poems that I was going to read tonight, so I will endeavor to read, take a leaf out of Pearl's book and read from this device, which is very small. The poem is called Wake, and it begins with an epigraph from Charles Wright. Sunlight on one leg limps out to the meadow and settles in. Insects fall back inside their voices, little fanfares and muted repeats. Inadequate language of sorrow. Poem goes. Cocoon of dry-throated days, hospital vigil, machines stilled, packing up, singularities knit tight with details, then the silent drive, watching out for deer. Opens up. A house beside train tracks, set among fields, jostling embraces by oldest friends, my children, my man steadying. Brilliant fall weather unblinking stares me down. All this activity is background sound. The love preferred is meddling. Sunlight on one leg limps out to the meadow and settles in. In slanted light, snow geese rise in their hundreds above the stubble. We walk the grid roads alongside furrows. I'm numb to my friend's talk of her car ride from the coast. Time she took to ponder, should she leave her daughter's father? I can't care now about her choices. I'm just grateful that she's here. And our other friend, who's rooted in this land, though she says she never walks it. Our talk breaks down to noises. Insects fall back inside their voices. Next day, awake. Mouths affirm life, not grief. Ranged in chairs, we know the celebration's hollow, that current may capsize us easy as it rocks us. So I stammer my few words, listen to the clear-eyed keening of children, too young to know grief, that cheat of promise. Friends play songs my brother loved, some he'd written, plunges in mad river, a New Year's kiss. Again and again the same regrets, stories we relate, little fanfares and muted repeats. Give me a scotch, I'd said. Now his boss has sent round trays of whiskey. Bar open, I weave myself into knots of his people, drink deep of their memories and that beer he liked, not for craft's sake, but because it's cheap. I down glasses for numbness now, redemptive pain tomorrow, then return to warp and weft of spouse, sister, his close friends, these two women mine. We spin words harder to think than say, all trying on phrases, sentences we borrow, completely inadequate language of sorrow. Thank you.